Alcohol intake in low-carb lifestyle, yan yung pag-uusapan natin today. And that is a question ng isa sa mga ating National Low Carb Day na participant last time na sinatawag niya yung sarili niya na low carb cheater. But we already changed that from our last live na si low carb cheater ay low carb planner na ngayon. Kasi plaplanuhin niya kung ano yung gusto niyang gawin when it comes to his weekends. Yan, meron natang mga band and bugle sa labas. So, bigyan natin ng kakaunting panahon. Let me take this time to greet all of you. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nandito ngayon. And I hope you are doing well, enjoying your lunchtime. And I hope it's going to be a low carb lunch. So yes, si shot muna. This episode is really for you. Yan yung pag-uusapan natin today and it's all about alcohol intake. How timely na ngayon sila nagpapamusic ng ganyan. So, bigyan natin ng a little break. So, maraming salamat. Low Carb Planner. Meron na nag-greet sa'yo. So, dapat hindi ka na mag-cheat ha. It's going to be planning. Mas maganda kung tayo ay nagpaplano ng ating mga gagawin and not just give in sa kung ano-ano lang nung nandyan. So, let's use microphone for better audio. We will see. So, tingnan natin. Yan. Okay. I think we're good. So, okay na. So, ready na kayo sa ating topic for today and that is drinking alcohol in low carb. And hello, Tito. Maraming salamat for tuning in. So, ano yung mga considerations if ever you plan on taking alcohol na habang kayo ay naglo-low carb or nagkikito? So, merong 4 na bagay na kailangan nating alamin. So, the first one, of course, is the type of alcohol. Kasi hindi lahat ng alcoholic drinks are created equal. May mga alcoholic drinks na tinatawag nating low carb, may mga alcoholic drinks na tinatawag din nating high carb. So, dapat at all cost, habang naka-low carb ka, hindi lang po sa kanin, hindi lang po sa mga sugar yung kailangan natin i-lower, but even on those drinks, especially na meron itong kasamang alcohol. So, ano-ano yung mga drinks na yan? So, if we can see in our photo, marami namang available. So, for example, yung mga beer, yung mga flavored na mga alcoholic drinks, those are usually loaded with syrups and sugar. Whereas yung mga beer naman are generally mataas yung kanilang carbohydrate content. So, if you are taking alcohol na high carb, this is going to be detrimental sa inyong low carb journey because it can still spike your insulin. And since magkasama ang alcohol and carbs when you take them, majority of those alcohol ay hindi rin mababurn as energy right away. There's even a chance na yung alcohol na inyong ininom ay makaka-contribute sa pagkakaroon ng fat formation, triglyceride formation, and that can lead into fatty liver at marami pang iba. So, there are many others, but generally, lahat ng mga beers and yung mga ganitong klase ng mga alcoholic drinks are very high in alcohol and at the same time carbs. So, yung mga numbers na yan is per 100 ml, kakaunti lang, ay meron ng ganong klaseng number of carbs. So, for example, yung isa dito, yung Corona na merong 14. So, 14 is already equivalent to nasa almost 3 to 4 teaspoons na yan of white sugar. So, kailangan alamin natin because when you drink alcoholic drinks na high carb, para na rin kayong kumakain ng mga pagkaing matataas sa carbs tulad ng candies, burgers, french fries, or even rice. So, remember, if ever you would consider taking alcohol, avoid the ones na are considered as high carb. So the next to consider would be the amount of calories and nutrients sa alcohol. Kasi whenever we eat something or consume something, hindi lang basta yung busog lang or yung satisfaction lang or the pleasure in our brain, we also have to take into consideration kung ano yung kanyang calories when it comes to calorie content kasi iba-iba tayo ng goals. For those na gusto pang mag-weight loss, you might want to cut down on your calories, whereas for those naman who need to gain you might consider taking in some calorie-dense foods, pero yung pinaka-importante is yung nutrients na nandito. So ano ba yung nandyan sa alcohol? If we will consider the macronutrients, apat po yung macronutrients. We are just always emphasizing on the fat, alcohol, carbs, and proteins, wherein 1 gram, 1 gramo ng fats, ay merong 9 calories, whereas naman yung 1 gramo naman ng carbohydrates ay merong 4 calories at 1 gramo ng protein ay merong 4 calories din. Pero yung hindi natin parating napapagkwentuhan is the alcohol. And alcohol will actually contain 7 kilocalories per gram. So that is why nasa midway siya. And if you are not careful, pwedeng madaling ma-overconsume yung alcohol kasi nga it's liquid. It is very easy to drink. And yan, ihi ka ng ihi habang umiinom ka, habang nasa Tagayan. Pero you can see that it has an effect. At yun nga, magsuslow down ang iyong metabolism because this will be put first. Isa siya sa mga uunahin ng katawan mo to be burned. And if you are consuming alcohol kasabay ng mga pulutan and high carb pa na mga pulutan, then it's not going to be very helpful, especially sa mga gusto pang magbawas ng timbang at gustong magpaliit ng tiyan. So, ano ba ang katumbas ng mga alcoholic drinks when it comes to calories? So, 1 glass of white wine na 5 ounce lang ay katumbas na sa calories ng white bread. And we always avoid white bread, hindi ba? Because it's loaded with sugar and it is also of empty calories. And although alcohol na glass of wine ay wala namang carbohydrates, but the calorie equivalent nito ay para ka na rin kumain ng 1 slice ng tinapay. A pint of beer, parang isa ng bag ng popcorn, yung 1 pint ng cider, 1 slice na ng malaking pizza, 1 margarita, parang siyang 1 bagel, piña colada ay para ng 1 french fries, and mojito ay para ng kumain ng potato chips. So those are the considerations when it comes to calories bago kayo mag-indulge sa alcohol. And important reminders also, alcohol actually has no nutritional value. We don't need it in order for us to live healthy. Hindi natin ito kailangan. It is already considered as empty calorie. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang calories, pero wala siyang nutrients, wala siyang vitamins and minerals. And what is worse, actually, ay pwede pa niyang ma-inhibit. The moment you've been taking alcohol, you are making yourself prone to vitamin deficiency, especially B vitamin deficiency, kasi nagko-compete siya ng absorption nito. So, the absorption of vitamins sa ating katawan, even if you are supposedly eating healthy foods, but if you are going to eat this together with alcohol, then baka kukulangin ka ng mga vitamins na yon. Kasi nga, merong magbablock sa inyong pag-absorb ng mga vitamins na yon. So that is why if you consider taking alcohol, you should make sure that you are not malnourished to begin with. At least siguro majority of the year, you are always eating healthy, nutrient-dense, mataas sa vitamins and minerals, so that kung meron mang mga very special occasion that you choose to take alcohol, then you make sure that you have enough and adequate amount of nutrients sa katawan mo to make sure na hindi ka mag-go into vitamin deficiency. And number 3, it will cause delay not just in fat burning, but also in healing. Kung kayo ay gusto pang pumayat, lumiit yung tiyan, mababa yung inflammation sa katawan, you might want to avoid alcohol. Kahit pa yun ay low carb alcohol, kahit pa ito ay hindi yung matataas sa carbs na alcohol, because your body will use the alcohol first before everything else. So after kayong mag-take ng alcohol, kahit pa hindi tumaas yung insulin ninyo, so nasa supposedly fat burning pa rin kayo, but it will be put on hold. So magkakaroon ng delay, it will cause a pause kasi nga ipaprioritize mo na yung alcohol na burning. And when you are still healing, kung meron pang mga sakit na kailangan mo nang makorek, taking alcohol can also cause a delay on that. So better make sure na fully healed muna before you go into drinking spree, okay? And lastly, of course, quantity matters. Kasi kahit pa low carb yung iinumin mo, pero kung sobra-sobra, ay hindi rin ito magiging mabuti para sa inyo. So, when it comes to alcohol, meron namang mga low carb na alcohol like champagne, red wine, white wine, and the only alcohol na merong kakaunting nutrient would be the red wine, and it has been shown to improve longevity also. Pero yung quantity nga ay importante. So, taking 100 ml of wine can actually help you. So, eto, what I have with me is, ano ito? So, this is just water. So, I'm just showing you to know kung ano, gano'ng karami yung 100 ml. I think this one is already around 200 ml. So, kung kukunin ko, this one is, this one is around 100 ml. So, if you are gonna take red wine, you can take 100 ml up to 5 times a week. So, yon yung nakita nila based on studies that can help with longevity. But of course, hindi lang yan. Marami pa rin other aspects of longevity: physical activity, mental wellness, being with one community, sun exposure, exercise, positive thinking, and of course, low-carb nutrition and incorporation of fasting from time to time. And yan, so meron ding mga vodka, tequila, so what else here? So whiskey, brandy, those are zero when it comes to carbohydrates. Pero yun nga, remember their alcohol content na per gram of alcohol is equivalent to 7 kilocalories. So yun yung pinaka-importante. And of course, hindi natin kalimutan na kung sobra-sobra ang pag-intake ng alcohol, yung epekto nito sa ating katawan is practically affecting the many major organs in our body. At kung gusto nating pangalagaan yung ating katawan, we should take it into consideration. So when it comes to alcohol intake, it's good that you should be the one in control. Ikaw dapat yung in control sa alcohol intake and not the alcohol or the occasion controlling you. Dapat ikaw yung magko-control kung kailan mo siya iinumin and i-consume. And of course, you have to have a good reason for alcohol, not just basta-basta lang, kay feel mo lang na merong alcohol or merong nagbigay sa'yo ng regalong wine or whatever. It should be for a very, very good reason. Like say, for example, your 10th anniversary or your birthday. Basta you make it as special so that it will be worth it. Kasi alam na natin ngayon kung anong epekto ng alcohol sa ating katawan. So we better make sure na it's worth the drinking spree. Okay, so, and lastly, accountability. You should always be accountable and responsible sa inyong intake, especially when choosing the type of alcohol that you are going to take and also the amount that you are going to take, at walang sisihan. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. After you decide kung ano yung gagawin mo when it comes to alcohol intake, you should decide kung ano ba yung inyong priority: healing, fat burning, or just enjoying the moment. Meron lang bang gustong kalimutan or meron gustong i-celebrate? Always address the root cause. And when it comes to celebration naman, marami namang way to celebrate without damaging your organ systems. And yes, that's why we have these talks to help you with your mindset. So I hope we were able to help you. Was able to help you today when it comes to your mindset sa alcohol intake. And I invite everyone, of course, I thank you sa lahat ng sumuporta ng National Low Carb Day natin last October 2022. And we invite you, for those who wish to have a meet and greet, we have a 2022 schedule for the remaining months. We will be in Dumaguete on October 22, 2022, and on November 29 naman in Boracay. It's going to be a Tuesday. So for those who wish to join our meet and greet, so message nyo lang po yung admins natin. We have admin chat here. And of course, for those naman na gusto pang magkaroon ng opportunity na makasali sa National Low Carb Day Part 2, we are going to have a low carb fun run in Manila and Family Day on December 4, 2022. Registration will start next week. So stay tuned lang po. But pencil calendar nyo na yan. Ilagay nyo na yung inyong December 4, 2022 for our National Low Carb Day Part 2, Low Carb MNL Fun Run and Family Day. So, yun lang muna for now. Maraming salamat everybody. I hope you learned something today when it comes to our lifestyle, when it comes to low carb nutrition, and importante na you have the right mindset when it comes to alcohol intake. If you have loved ones and family members who are into low carb or wanting to consider low carb and also fond of drinking alcohol, you might want to share this video to them. So maraming salamat po. Again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumuporta sa amin sa National Low Carb Day. We value your participation and of course sa ating face-to-face attendance and virtual attendance for understanding and being so kind to accommodate all of us. So maraming salamat po. We'll see you again in our next video. Remember to always stay low carb, control your alcohol intake, and enjoy every day so that we all stay safe. Bye-bye. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much.